You guys might think, well, I have plenty of time to study for the test, and I think that a lot of times people say,
No.
you have plenty of time to study. But you'll do much better if you start a few days in advance, so you can have time to soak in that information and just do your best on the test. And that way you don't have to cram the night before, you don't have to spend. Next you have preparing for the test the night and morning before the test. Now obviously, if you're going to study more and get closer to the test, the night before, that should be your biggest study time. Just think about it. If the night before you go out and you get, say, giant burger, pumpkin fries, steak, all kinds of awesome food, sure you're in there. But then that next morning,
What do we say?
A word that describes something.
Yeah, a word that takes the place of
all
a
you're thinking about.
Noun.
noun. Yeah.
You have like
So a person is a noun, right? Right, Miles? Yeah. Okay. So there we have our definition of a pronoun. And remember, can everybody see that? It just says what we said. Takes place of a noun. Okay? And then a noun, remember, is a person, place, or thing. Okay? So a person, that's any of you guys, okay? All of our names, that's a person. Any of the teachers here? Persons. Okay, a place. You guys name some places. Washington, D.C. Name a place. Jefferson's name. How about you, Miles? What's a place? Yes. Okay. An animal. Name some animals. What are some animals we saw in the video, maybe? Kangaroo?
Can I name an animal?
Yeah, yeah.
Narwhals.
Narwhals? Okay. Alright, Miles, what's an animal? Rhinoceros. Or things. What's a random thing?
Strawberries taste
Toilet? What'd you say? Titanic?
next, use the same ones we always do.
Okay, yeah. You don't think it's random? Alright, yeah, maybe not that. It's more specific.
I'm talking about squirrels.
Right. Okay, so a pronoun replaces what? A noun. And what's a noun? A person, place, or thing. Okay. So everybody's gonna get one of these sheets. Actually, no. Alright, so I have these, and you have to decide whether they're a noun or a pronoun, okay? So I'm just gonna spread them out in the middle of the table like this, kind of like Go Fish. Alright? And I want each person, we're gonna go around. Alright, and you have to decide what it is. And then you place it under one of these, okay? And then the rest of us are gonna decide if they're right or not, okay? But we can't say anything till we decide, okay? You can call on a friend for help, but I think they're pretty easy. Y'all should be able to figure it out. So tell us what you got.
Pronoun.
Okay? Do you guys think that's right? Do you think them is a pronoun, Miles? Yeah? Okay, now it's your turn. Choose your card. What does it say? Birds? Is birds a noun or a pronoun? A noun. Right. Okay. Yep. Good job.
Say that I'm not 100% sure about this question. Possibly mark right there.
Pronoun. Okay, Miles.
Or this one is A, that one, I think it's B.
Red bird. Have you guys played Angry Birds? Yeah.
But
Okay.
So that way you don't have to worry about that later. And that was my next one, is cross out answers that you're sure.
if I get a pronoun.
If you're sure, see it out there.
Miles, go ahead.
Definitely do that and accidentally pick that later.
It. Okay.
Now,
And what does it replace? Do you see another picture that matches that?
all the ones you really know. All the ones you have marks next to, you go back
So it's basically like a matching word.
Basically?
Will we play
if
one?
you're not sure.
Yeah, we can match them at the end.
Let's say
Alright, choose another one. Yeah. Man, you get all the
Let's say now I
pieces.
think it's D.
Miles,
B, right? Because I thought it that
you know how to pick them.
Unless someone
Alright, bluebird.
would be that you have that.
Yellow bird.
Now, a good guess would be
Us.
say you have like
Talking about.
the answer is different purpose.
Okay.
That happens to be a lot.
We.
But Sia is a good guess, multiple choice.
Wait, here's Josh. Okay. Josh.
And pigs.
Brody, Josh was my hush.
Okay, is that a replacement nickname? Okay, so let's match them up. All right. See, where are the matches?
I and pig.
I and pig. So we're gonna put those together.
The birds and us.
Okay.
Three birds, like pigs and
Do you see ones that match, Miles? Yeah, if they match, put them together like this, so we can see both of them together. Alright. And slingshot. Alright. Those don't go. That's right. Because there's not two blackbirds.
wait.
Me and they.
Yeah.
What would make them fit if there were two?
Because they're both now.
Right. But, you know, like you said, they don't match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't they match?
Because they don't have two.
Right. They don't have two. They're only a single. Singular.
That's noticed.
Right. So singular. Does that make sense? Okay. What are some examples of singular pronouns? Which one of these are singular? Only talking about one person, place, or thing. Yeah, pig. Okay. He. You. There's one more. And a slingshot, which is it. What are some plural ones? Yeah, these two are singular. Them. What's another plural? Us. Okay. No, that's a singular. It's talking about one person. Okay. All right. He and them. Okay. Does that make sense? So what is a pronoun?
Something that replaces them.
And what's a noun? Place or thing. Okay. When you're looking at a sentence, what does the noun do in the sentence? Is that is that a verb, or is that totally different? Is it like a subject? It's a subject, usually. Okay. And when we have a pronoun, we're talking about a person usually. Because can you use that in a sentence for me? Use a pronoun in a sentence.
We went to the mall.
Okay. We. Is that the subject in the sentence? We went to the No, I'm just asking you. Do you think that's the subject?
We're talking about pronouns.
Yes. Okay. So, what names could you say instead of we?
Shakisha and Shamishka.
Yeah. Right. But that would be really hard to say all those names. So what did you replace that with? We went to the mall. Okay, Miles, can you use a pronoun in a sentence? Choose one of these pronouns. Any of these.
Alright.
Do you understand?
When someone asks you questions,
You write you laugh, but you write it in
Oh, that one.
Okay.
You guys can't read that.
Okay. And what did you, instead of saying birds, what did you use? You used us, okay?
Because birds, they might think you're a little weak, right?
Yeah, they might. They might. Okay, can you use one of these in a sentence?
You still like candy bar.
Okay. And who's the he? Abraham Lincoln. Okay. All right. So now we're basically going to do the same thing, only we're going to write it down. So everybody got their pencils or writing utensils?
Guess what, Joshua?
All right. This is the first one we're going to do.
you guys have a lot of
One for you.
He lied about it.
Yeah.
Just like he lied.
Yeah, we have a lot of
And I got. I only have one extra, so if y'all want to look at it.
Sorry. The ones that have the yes and no,
All right.
you can just either circle that or write.
So everybody write their name at the top. All right, good. Okay. So write the word from each card on the correct side. So let's match them up again real quick so everybody can see them. The red ones, yep. Sunshine.
I don't know why, but I'm just thinking about the test.
Just about that? Okay. So what are some nouns, even in this room, that we could list to write down?
A marker.
A marker. A pirate. Bathroom. Glasses. What are some names? Like a person. Cheese. Okay. Let's put Miles. Joshua. Brody.
Forgot your last name.
Tillman.
Tillman.
Jill's my first name though.
I have to say it
It's okay.
She was in my group 2 times, so I.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Okay. So what are some pronouns then that we could say instead of all of those words? So what did we just say? We said pirate. So what pronoun would we use to him, he? Okay.
Coffee would be it.
It.
Saxophone.
Saxophone. So instead of saying it,
Wait, no.
so the saxophone is on the poster. Instead of saying the saxophone, we could say
Miss Tillman could be I.
yeah. Or she, depending how you say it, or her, yeah, depending on where it is in the sentence. Okay, so what does it say on the bottom here? It says choose a pronoun and write a sentence about it. So basically we've been talking about the sentences and we said them earlier. Now it's your turn to write them down. Okay? So choose one from your list. Alright? And use that pronoun in a sentence. Okay? And the pronoun you choose, I want you to circle it from your list above. Okay?
Timothy is.
Actually, we'll talk about why that's not correct, but you don't want to use is. Is buying is not simple present tense.
Okay.
It would be Timothy buys. Does that make
And you guys
sense?
can assign your name.
A lot of the time for present tense,
So now we're going to read sentences to each other, alright?
Like the Titanic.
Is that Titanic?
so instead of is buying,
Is that what you wrote your sentence? Yeah? Did you write your sentence? Alright, read your sentence to me.
The pig punched me. It was me.
The pig punched me. It was mean though. So, what did you use? It and pig, you used both of them. That was really good. Okay? Do you guys catch that?
I couldn't think.
No, it's okay. Alright. Tell me what you wrote.
They are my best friends.
Okay. And who are they?
Tim.
Okay. Names. What does they replace? So what people?
Well, like everyone in class are my best friends.
Yeah. So you could say all of those people's names, but instead of saying all of those names, which would be a really long sentence, right?
Everybody is my best friend.
Yeah. So you said they, or everybody. Okay. Does that make sense? What did you write?
I went to the store with some birds.
With some birds. Okay.
Birds and I.
Okay. So what noun could you say? Me. Your name. Okay.
And then for the birds.
Okay. What you could say? I went to the store with them. Does that make sense? Yeah. The birds is like that's the noun version. That replaces that. Okay. All right. So I want everyone to flip over their pages, like Miles has done. Okay. You're seeing those pronouns at the end, the ones that ask the questions when they all go on that band and they're like, people are saying pronouns and all those animals are on the band. Does that ring a bell? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So on that same back, on this piece of paper, on back of these, I want you to write down some pronouns that ask those questions. Does that make sense? Do you guys understand what I want you to do? So if you're asking a question, not how.
so does everybody
Just think of it as in sentences. So if you're going to ask a question about someone, how would you say it? You would say, who was on the bus? Right? If you're asking about a person, you would say, who's on the bus? If you're asking about a place, you would say, where did the dog go? If you're asking about an animal, you would say, yeah, who or what? Okay.
All right, so would you like to do number 5?
So those are also pronouns.
It was. Y'all go out and find the future tense, right? I'm not coming back.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold these in my hand. and you'll have to choose one of them, okay? And then we're gonna